Okay, so it's... Alright, so what's the Luffy going to be based on? Is it Luffy versus Lucci?
Third character.
I assume it's Gear 5.
Watch closely.
Watch closely.
And we're watching. Wait,
what?
or is it just the 4 emperors in one character?
Oh, that would be cool.
No, it's just Luffy. Yeah, of course. Has to be Gear 5, right?
Memories of Straw Hats again.
Please no.
Raise the gear.
3rd, 4th, Snake Man, Gear 5. Surprise, surprise, another Gear 5 Luffy. Oh, that's kind of sick. Hold up. Or is it a Luffy that can change gears? Yo, if that's actually it, that would be so sick. Yo, that artwork is crazy. Okay, if it's a gear change Luffy, that's insane. Well, that's just a Gear 5.
Our third character is
Surprise,
Monkey
surprise.
D. Luffy. This illustration is jam-packed with Luffy's evolutions so far, from Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4, and even
but
up
does it
to
actually do
Gear
what we
5.
want it to do?
Probably not.
Here are Luffy's main abilities.
I would guess no. Strength, Free Spirit, Fighter, and Final Tap. Well, okay. Alright, so. Special ability. 400 times characters attack and non-type damage to all enemies, ignoring all defensive effects and defense. Completely removes all enemies' defense up. And applies Territory Fighter to the field for 3 turns. If the enemy has increased damage taken... If the enemy has increased damage taken, or your crew has end of turn healing status, has 10 or more turns remaining when special... Wait. So if the enemy has increased damage taken, or you have 10 turns or more of end of turn healing when the special is launched, boost damage dealt... What are you doing?
Nothing. Keep going.
Boost damage dealt to damage taken increase enemies by 3x for 2 turns. So 3 times conditional boost if they've got increased damage taken or you have end of turn healing for 10 turns or more. Then after that, applies increased damage taken to all enemies by up to 3 times based on the outcome of the action special. That's already really strong. A 3 times increased damage taken is quite good. The only thing is that he doesn't provide the conditional boost unless if you have a way to charge his special back. That's interesting. I'm not too sure how I feel about this because, I mean, it makes sense. He's fighter focused because he does provide the end of, like, if you have end of turn healing, you get the benefits. So you actually want to have end of turn healing. Unless if he has his kit that gives you end of turn healing, that would actually make sense. Yeah, increased damage taken 3 times, ignoring immunity, based on your action special. That's really good. 3x increased damage taken is incredible. Yeah, double Luffy can do it, obviously, but it also means that, like, if you have a way to give 10 turns of end of turn healing, then you don't need to use double Luffy, because he'll provide the increased damage taken, and he'll give you the conditional boost, I think? I think so. Yeah, that's the way that it reads. Okay, let's have a look at the captain ability. Okay, what are you...
Nothing.
Why are you acting all sus for?
Just do your thing.
You're being very weird.
Just do your thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, Garp does it, yeah. So it makes sense because he's like kind of fighter focused, and then Garp can also work with him, which is interesting. His captain ability reduces charge time by 4 turns for himself. Boost cruise attack by 5.25, HP 1.2, makes strength recovery slots have matching slot effects, activates gear change, and changes the effect of the captain ability based on the type and class of the crew that became super through launching his super type, super class, or EX super. What? For more details, check the menu during the quest. Okay, wait, let me have a look at his EX super first. Maybe that's where we should start. When character is in Gear 5 or any 3 of the following characters are on the crew. So any of the Straw Hats. So that's actually a pretty tough condition. Okay, you need to be in Gear 5 state or you have 3 of the following. So how do you get to Gear 5 state? Hang on, what is going on here? Added effect of Gear 5 requirement. 4 or more super effects are activated. How the fuck are you supposed to do that? Allows crew to obtain recovery slots with perfect taps. Heals 25% of damage received during the next battle while moving to the next battle. Reduces damage taken by 25%. Okay. Heals crew by 5,000 HP at the end of the turn. Reduces paralysis by 10 turns. So he doesn't start with that. So basically, he starts with like a really basic captain that doesn't do much, but when he gets gear change, he becomes way more powerful.
Well, yeah, because he started out like a little bitch.
Reduces paralysis by 10 turns. Further increases attack by 1.1 for characters with type class that became super during activation of super effects. Up to approximately 6.987 times for characters with corresponding type and class. That is absolutely...
That's a lot of damage.
That's the highest captain multiplier for all characters in the game. And his abilities are not... specific to a type of class. He is a rainbow captain. So if you have a character that has... Okay, so let me pull up the calculator real quick. I just want to understand how this works. So he's a 5.25 times captain. And then if you've got super type, you get 1.1. And then if you've got super class, you get 1.1 again. And if you've got your other class super, you get 1.1 again. Yep. Okay. So as long as you're able to somehow get super class and super type for all versions of that character, that's when they receive the 6.9. But it all requires you to get super effects activated on your crew. The thing is if this guy's your captain, do you have a way to switch him out to activate other types of super classes or super types? I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me at the moment, but hypothetically, if you have all of this activated, you get cooldown for himself, attack boost, HP boost, matching slots, and then activating gear change gives you access to damage reduction, healing when you move to the next stage, healing at the end of turn, obtain recovery slots with perfects, you get paralysis removal, you get the almost 7 times boost, which is pretty absurd. Okay. And then further increases the effect of, if you use a special to boost attack or chain multiplier, multiplicative, or additive, you get 0.25 increase. There's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on here, but that's a good point. Anu said in the chat, it works very, very well with Zoro and Sanji because their EX super, of course, can transform your slasher free spirit characters into super, so that already helps you out significantly. Captain ability wise, I mean, if you get it all activated, this is pretty absurd, but we'll have to wait and see what the other abilities are all about. Crewmate ability 1 gives fighting characters a 1.1 base attack boost, which is pretty good. And then also the other one gives strength slots and recovery slots matching. Okay. Support effect attaches to everyone, adds 12%, which is actually quite a lot. If you have this character with max investments, that's quite good. The final tap. At the final battle, if any 2 of the following characters are on the crew, which is just any of the Straw Hats, but it also includes Ace, Sabo, Garp, Curly Dadan, Makino, Uta, Rayleigh, or Shanks.
Not Yamato? Oh wait, this isn't Ace, this is Luffy.
Correct. And his final tap, boost base attack by plus 2,500. You've got to be kidding me. Further increases all enemies' increased damage taken effects by 0.5. So technically Luffy can make it a 3.5 times increased damage taken. This is a really bad final tap. Are you kidding me, dude? We still do not have a final tap, by the way, that makes the character's damage rainbow. So this means this character is only going to be good against Dex bosses? Like, are you serious right now? This is a really bad final tap. This is very, very bad. Alright, let's read what this EX Super is all about. So, of course, we had a look earlier. You need to be in the Gear 5 state, or any 3 of the following characters are on the crew. And it says it adds 100 times of his attack in non-type damage on top of tap timing bonuses for 5 turns. Applies a weakened status, ignoring immunity. That's absurdly broken. For 1 turn, which is a 1.3 times bonus, and an additional 1.3 or multiplicative 1.3 if you have increased damage taken. Strength becomes super strength, fighter, super fighter, free spirit, super free spirit. So there's nothing here that mentions about the gear change stuff. Let me have a look at the base website. Maybe it mentions it here? It does. See, this is why I was going to read this earlier. Alright, hang on. Let's have a look at here. So, this is the base captain. Once you've activated one super effect, you get the Gear 2 form, which allows you to obtain recovery slots with perfects, and heals 25% of the damage you take when moving on to the next battle. When there's one super type and super class each, you get Gear 3rd. You get a higher multiplier, 1.005. Okay, so Gear 3 just gives you more damage. When you have 3 or more super effects activated, you get the healing end of turn and the damage reduction. Gear 4/Snake Man form, 3 or more super effects are activated, and there is 1 or more super type and class each. And you get the 10 turns of paralysis. This seems really tough. I don't know how you're supposed to get this effectively. To get 3 or more well, of course, you can use Luffy's EX Super, because that gets you everything. Because Luffy gives you super type and 2 super classes, so that immediately gets him to Gear 4 form. But at the end of the day, like if we go to, where's Luffy's abilities again? Are you really going to want to use this on like turn 1, for example? Probably not. You'd want to use this on the boss stage. So I don't know. Yeah, this seems, I don't know how effective this actually is to use. Because like that paralysis removal effect, like that is the one you would want from the start. And then to get Gear 5 form, you have to have 4 or more effects activated. And that's where you get the almost 7 times captain, and then the bonus if you use an attack boost or a multiplicative boost. For example, if you EX super this Luffy and have strength type fighter class free spirit become super form, he'll gear change in, yeah, that makes sense. Seems better as a sub than a captain. Well, can he use his EX super as a sub? I don't think he can, right? In Gear 5 or any 3 of the following are on the crew. No, you have to be a captain to use this. Yeah, so there has to be, so I'm assuming the ace character is a dual unit and he has captain shift. That's my assumption. But you know what's also kind of stupid? Is that this guy with his EX Super, like Ace and Sabo are not a part of this condition. So I don't know how that works. If because usually with like a Blitz battle scenario, they would want you to use all 3 characters together. But you literally cannot get like Luffy's EX Super unless if you get Gear 5 form and then you're good. Because you can be in Gear 5 form or have any of 3 of the following. So I don't know, this seems really annoying to use. Just the way that I'm experiencing right now. I like the idea of this character, but the execution seems a little wonky in my opinion. But look, we haven't even looked at the other abilities of the other characters yet. I could be wrong. They might work perfectly together, but at face value, I am not the biggest fan of this character. He just seems just really annoying to use. I'm sure he's going to be busted in Rumble though. Let's have a look. So in PvP, his Rumble special targets strength and free spirit teammates for level 6 attack for 20 seconds, and then targets 3 enemies for 2 times damage ignoring defense. I mean, yeah, this character's gonna be cracked. This is one of those units that you probably want to invest like posters into because of how much damage this guy's gonna do. I really hope he doesn't have like a busted Grand Party skill like the other Gear 5 Luffy's, but anyways, that's a good special. His Rumble ability, strength and free. Why isn't he fighter focused? Like fighter need the support like really bad. This is also a good buff to strength teams, even though like strength already had the Luffy that was really good in Rumble anyway. Strength free spirit class teammates, defense 6, speed 6, HP 6. That's good. Strength teammates, attack 3. Free spirit teammates, attack 3. Revive self up to 2 times.
Whoa.
Oh my god. The fact that he has a special that does that much damage through defense, and the fact that he can revive himself 2 times, this guy is going to be so annoying, dude. Oh man, that's so annoying. Alright, Grand Party stats. After receiving damage 12 times. Strength Psi Fighter Free Spirit characters attack 6, target all enemies for 2.5 times damage ignoring defense, and 3 Psi Int characters for 6,000 damage. I mean, yeah, that's cracked. That's so good. And then Strength Psi Attack HP 6, CT Speed Up level 3, Fighter Free Spirit HP Speed 6. Yeah, okay. PvP, this guy is quite insane. He's one of the best Rumble characters, I think, in the game. The self-revive 2 times. He's got...
He's Psi Fighter?
No, he's Strength Fighter.
No, like...
He buffs Strength and Psi.
So you can use your...
Well, this is for Grand Party only.
Well, you could use Mr. Slam Jam.
You could. You could all use...
He's Fighter and he's yellow.
You could also use, the Garb.
Well, I don't care about Garb.
Well, he's really good in Rumble, that's the thing.
Who cares? He's not Mr. Slam Jam.
And Kobe as well.
Okay, I printed out...
Honestly, yeah, look, I really don't know what to think about this guy. Because he seems... Like this special seems really good. But he seems very clunky to use. That captain ability... Like, they obviously didn't do testing with this guy, right? Because this captain ability is just not going to work.
Anything. You've been playing this game for how many years, and you think that they actually test anything?
And the final tap is not good.
But does the Rumble ability make up for the terrible final tap? Because
yeah.
you can't have both.
Yeah, this is really good. Like, this is insanely good. And then, like, this is also good. The EX Super itself is very good.
You cannot have a
This is bad.
A full... I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. Package.
Why not?
Because that's not how Treasure Cruise works.
That's what Zoro and Sanji was last year. I haven't even read the other 2 yet, but Luffy's a guy.